Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for this segment, we have Bob VanKirk to discuss, he's CEO of SonicWall, to discuss stealthier means of malicious cyber attacks and what it means for IT departments. Bob, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Jill, thanks for having me on. Appreciate it.
You got it. Tell me a bit about SonicWall and the data gathered for this recent threat report that you just issued.
Yeah, so SonicWall has been in existence for 30 years, and we now have over 1 million endpoints. So think of those as appliances that across 200 countries, territories that call home multiple times a day with threat information, giving us the latest insight relative to the threats that our appliances run into. We also update those appliances throughout the day with the latest signatures to safeguard our customers. So all those data points together provide key insight for us to use. We share that with our partners and customers, and certainly keep our customers more secure.
What are the major takeaways from this year's report?
Well, one is we saw an increase of around 20% in the total number of attacks, Jill. And just to give you a sense of magnitude on that, that's over 3 trillion just from our network alone. Now, if you double click on that, we saw an increase in cryptojacking attacks, while we actually saw a decrease in ransomware. The key, though, underlying all these, the key trend that we're concerned about is the threat actors continue to adapt and change based upon where the opportunity is.
What do you think might have caused the dip in ransomware attacks? And is this something that will last?
Yeah, great question. No question, we applaud the efforts of law enforcement and targeting threat actors and working together, certainly in the States. We've seen that across the globe. The other key factor has been organizations are doing a much better job relative to training, backing up data, implementing additional layers of security. That said, we still saw alone from our network over 140 million ransomware attacks. So definitely not the case to get complacent. It is still a trend, and we're seeing that could be increasing in the latter part of the year.
What does this data tell you about IT departments' jobs becoming more challenging?
So they absolutely are challenging, and I feel for all IT and security teams. They're dealing with these issues on the front lines every single day. No question, one thing that we're seeing that also came out of the report are never seen before attacks that threat actors are newly implementing. And we captured around 170,000 just in the first half. What that means is 1,000 net new attacks every day. So what IT teams absolutely need to do is make sure that they're leveraging the highest security efficacy solutions out there.
What can organizations and individuals do to best protect themselves from becoming a victim of these cyber attacks?
Yeah, another great question, Jill, because it's more than just about technology. There's no question that employee education and training is critical for organizations that are implementing cybersecurity strategies. In fact, studies have shown that organizations that educate their employees absolutely are far less likely to be compromised. Other items that all organizations should do: they should patch, they should use strong authentication, they should leverage remediation. They should also consider implementing other services to complement what their own IT teams can do. No question, cyber attacks will continue to evolve and change, and organizations absolutely need to remain vigilant there.
All right, we appreciate the insight, Bob. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, global markets reporter at Nasdaq.
Great spending time, Jill.